Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into a product from Malco. This is going to be a product that is very popular and highly respected. A lot of people use this tool and a lot of people enjoy it, and that is going to be their flip socket accessory or their reversible hex driver bits. And this is going to be fantastic if you use your impact driver. You deal with a lot of 5/16, quarter inch, 8mm, 10mm, things like that. So whether you're in HVAC, electrical, where you find the 5/16 and quarter and maybe 3/8, or if you're working on modern cars and you deal a lot with the 8 and 10mm, this is going to be a fantastic set for you. So it's a very versatile set for many different professions and can just be a fantastic tool to own. So we're going to be going over the specs, features, pricing, and my personal thoughts on it. So if you guys have this set, please drop a comment down below. Share it with the others, your personal thoughts on it, whether they're good or bad. We want to know all experiences, but let's go ahead and take a look at the details. If you guys enjoy this content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. I'll also have this product linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested in it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get into this. So here we are going over the Malco magnetic flip sockets, and these are going to be 2 inches long. They do come in different lengths. This is probably the most common one, but you can get them in the longer version. You can buy them individually. You can get them in different size sets. I believe this is the most commonly purchased one from what I could tell. A lot of people recommend these. A lot of people use these on a daily basis and absolutely love these things. I've been using these for maybe about a month now. I use them to remove trim panel pieces, run self-tappers, remove tail lights, things like that, accessories on vehicles, and they're great for that. But this is used in many different professions and are very versatile tools. So it works with any, quarter-inch bit driver, impact driver. So before I was rudely interrupted by my camera battery dying, I was stating that these work perfectly for any impact driver or bit driver, most commonly used in an impact driver for speed and ease of use. But the cool thing about these is they're magnetic, but it's not the sockets that are magnetic. It's actually shaft that is magnetic. So it uses a ball detent mechanism to lock these sockets in place, and it locks them in place very well, as you can tell. It has quite a bit of resistance, so I definitely wouldn't be afraid of your sockets falling off of the bit adapter with that ball detent mechanism. But very versatile, since you can switch them right there. If you use 3/8 and 5/16 very often, it's great because you can just simply flip the socket. It's a little bit easier when it's on the tool and you're holding onto the tool. But the cool thing with the magnet being on here is, obviously, when you use things like your magnetic impact sockets or your magnetic nut setters like this, they tend to pick up metal material, and they can be quite a pain to clean that metal material off. And so being able to remove the socket from the magnet makes cleaning this extremely easy. You can easily just wipe it with a rag, your finger, blow it off with air. It just makes it extremely easy to clean the metal shavings out of the socket. These are going to be made in Taiwan. This set specifically has 4.7 stars on Amazon and has 418 ratings. This 4-piece set is going to run $29. So I think that is a fantastic price. You get 4 sockets, 8 sizes, but keep in mind that each one has a duplicate. So these are the SAE ones included. You have quarter inch and 5/16 and 5/16 and 3/8. So 3 different sizes, but let's say you use 5/16 and 3/8 more often, then you could use this one. Or if you use this one more often, you have these 2 options. So it's kind of nice, and they are color coded. You can see the yellows are the 5/16, so you can identify them. One thing I did notice, now this may not be common, but mine started to chip almost immediately. So the identifier really isn't a big deal to me. It's just an additional feature that you may enjoy. But the yellow on my metric set did end up peeling off. So this one has 6 and 8mm, and then 8mm and 10mm. This is actually probably my most commonly used one, because dealing with the trim panels and fasteners in the engine bay, I find a lot of 8 and 10mm
fasteners. So this is my go-to, but if you're in HVAC or electrical or anything like that, your SAE may be a little bit more common. But I do like that it includes both SAE and metric, and they're very durable. I know people that use these on a daily basis in the professional field, heavy use, and they hold up very well. So having flip sockets and magnetic flip sockets is a huge feature, and just the ease of only having to carry 4 of these, and I have basically almost all of the sockets that I would use for like self tappers and fasteners in engine bays, especially if you do mobile work like electrical or HVAC, or you're a handyman or things like that. Having your most common sizes just right here, very accessible, very versatile, over like if I were to carry something like this. This is my Warrior set from Harbor Freight. I have both the metric and SAE, and I absolutely love these things. They've held up very well. They take a beating, and I've only had one magnet fall out, and I just super glued it back in and never had an issue. But as you can tell, they pick up quite a bit of metal shavings, and they're not nearly as easy to clean as something like this. This basically takes my most commonly used ones in this set and breaks it down into a very small, compact, versatile set. So just something to consider, especially if you don't want to carry around a big set like this and worry about losing them. This is a lot easier to keep track of, and at least for my needs, it has 90% of the sizes that I use on a regular basis. So we'll just go ahead and toss it in here and just remove some self tappers, just so you guys can see. So drop it in there, locks in nicely, and it is magnetic. So there you can see the magnet of the 1/4 inch. Obviously these things are durable, they hold up very well. Flip this guy over, hit this 10mm, and it holds onto them nicely. Fastener's not going anywhere. So like we'll hit this 1/4 inch one, just run it in. I mean, they're your basic, it fits perfectly in that little recessed hole as well. I'm not sure how well the camera picked that up, but there's a lot of light on it right now. But you can they work really well. I've really enjoyed them. Once again, I haven't got a whole lot of use out of them. They're still fairly new to me, but I've used them a few times and I really enjoy them. I love the ease of access, the minimalism that I can keep in my bag while still covering a good percentage of the fasteners that I work with. Just a great little product. Once again, used by a lot of people every single day that really enjoy them. So if you guys have these, let me know your guys' thoughts on them. Once again, these will be linked down in the description. They will have a dedicated link, while anything else that you see on the screen will be underneath the tools and tools continued link if you guys are interested in those as well. There's a long list of other tools that I suggest. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time.